Gemini moon. I am Virgo Queen, here to awaken the divine consciousness. I am a transformation coach using the tools of astrology, tarot, sound healing, and ritual, connecting you back to your magic and cosmic self. Now, this Taurus is for Sun Taurus, Moon Taurus, and Rising Taurus. I have captured the energy of Taurus energy into this card, the Mother Peace deck. Now, this deck has been with me since I was a little girl, and this is my favorite way of looking at the energy of the week. So, I draw 3 cards, and the first card is the overall energy of the week. Now I have the conflict and the outcome. Okay, so the overall energy of the week is death. Now, death can be very ominous, but death is really about transformation. And now for you, dear Gemini moon, it's really about letting go of the ego mind, letting go of being busy, of trying to change in a way that is still grappling on to the old past. So transformation really comes from moving from one consciousness to the other, from looking at one picture or reading one story and being able to have a whole new twist on it. That, my friend, is magic. And this week is really about a slow process of letting go of the things that aren't serving your path, aren't serving your ultimate goal, the ultimate purpose of your soul. Your soul is the one that speaks through you. It is the quiet whisper. It is the deep knowing. And Gemini moon, you like to dance on the stars rather than go and dive deep into the earth or into the water. You like to feel free and unlimited. Yet there is important things being done on earth right now, and with your intelligence and with all your inspiration, you should come back down and help really integrate this wisdom that you want to facilitate in the world. Now, everyone will have this transformation in their own way. Perhaps it's through wanting to change, different work ethics, or wanting to change a whole new career, or wanting to let go of a relationship, or even these old beliefs and habits that we have, perhaps this everyday habit that is not serving your greater good. It's always important to take time and look at the things. How do we really spend our time? Because our time is our life. It's the energy of us, and how we dedicate our time to it is really showing ultimately how we are either full of life or living half empty. Now, the conflict is 5 of Wands. So this is showing that you're battling with the many parts of yourself. You can see we have the High Priestess there with the Phoenix. We have the fierce lioness in the back. We have the woman cowering and grieving for her lost loved one. There are so many archetypes within you. And this is a time for you to reflect on what part of you wants to live this new life. And this is often what we look at when we're going through a transformation, a death, if you will, a letting go of the old self. And a lot of times this comes from the inner child, the one that, most likely, a lot of past lives, the original soul wound, which we can actually find in evolutionary astrology, which is something that I practice and offer my clients. When you work at the soul wound, then we create all these stories around it, the types of family that our soul chooses to reincarnate with, the little life lessons that are all stringed along this tiny thread. And of course, we have all these different memories and different capabilities in this life to access from. And so that's what it's really showing you, is that there's all these different parts of you that can, you know, be the conscious, active one. Something that I've also been really incorporating more into my own practice is really getting to know my subconscious mind, really as honoring the moon as long as I have, and really surrendering to the divine feminine path, is really looking at the subconscious, the body. This vehicle is driving on automatic, so like a huge percent of our life, and it's really only the conscious mind. Even though we can do all these affirmations and mantras and do all these different changes, that it really comes from reprogramming, restructuring that subconscious to be in alignment with the higher self. And that takes daily practices. So what personality, what archetype is kind of blocking you from really stepping into your truth? And this sometimes can come from the sabotager archetype, the addiction, the wounded child, all sorts of different ways. So it's up to you to choose what archetype is going to lead you in the right direction. The outcome is 8 of Discs. This card is about change, and the change is in the physical plane. So you are wanting to have more spiritual fulfillment in the work that you do. This can be your daily practices. Discs really shows about the physical world, your body, your work. And so there wants to be more fulfilling acts in your everyday life. So this death is wanting you to transform the old personality or subconscious pattern that keeps you stuck, in order for you to really step into living a more fulfilling and spiritual life that makes you feel connected to all. I hope that helps. Have an amazing week. And if you'd like a one-on-one or personal reading, contact me at www.inner-doorways.com. May you have a magical week ahead. Blessed be.